All right. Yo. Hello. Welcome back. It's been just about a week again, I believe, since our last stream. Maybe 6 days, but yeah. Essentially, this is something I thought I was gonna do during those streams, but I didn't say it because I didn't want to commit to it. Uh, the main thing. There's several reasons for this. One, just add another stream. Again, we got another little bit here where I'm able to stream. I kind of broke the seal with the UTDR stuff, so may as well. And then on top of that, as the title suggests, so season 23 of Rocket League came out 8th of June, I think, early June. It's the 6th of August. I do not have a single game played in 2s or 3s, so I kind of need to do that. And so I don't fully know what our play is going to be. I'll probably start with 2s, maybe go to 3s if it's not going well. But I'm just going to play some games, you know? Don't know how long this stream's going to go. Probably not planning on over like 4 hours. Might be shorter, might be like 2, might be 3. I don't know. But hey, we're going to find out. We're going to see where this goes. This is a very different stream than that franchise because this is just playing an online game and gaming, and it's short segments, and we're just going. We're not getting as into it. It's not as full engaging story. We're just playing the video game. So hey, we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping the games go well. There's one thing I want to do. I don't necessarily need to, but I'm going to. So let me do that. There we go. Is there a better one? No, that's fine. Okay. I'll explain what I did in a second. But yeah, I'm just hoping the games go well. We're going to see if they do, and we're going to ball. That's the main thing. Don't need to have too long of an intro, because again, it's just gaming. Don't gotta set it up. I'm kind of just here because there's something else I want to talk about before we get into it. And when I timestamp this for the YouTube, I don't necessarily want the intro, timestamp to just be 2 minutes. But also, it's probably better if it's shorter. So, the other thing I did want to talk about is I would be amiss if I did not talk about the Deltarune Newsletter that came out last night. Now, I'm not going to spend necessarily too long on it. I'm not going to, talk about the whole thing, and I'm going to avoid spoilers for the most part because, again, I really like the franchise, and so therefore, I don't want it to be spoiled for anyone who doesn't know it. And yes, the VODs for all of it are up on my channel, but that doesn't mean people have seen them. That doesn't mean people don't want to just play it themselves. And so, I just want to talk about this. I'm going to keep it fairly brief, not get too specific. The main excerpt I pulled isn't really spoilers because it's very general, and so that's fine. But I just want to talk about it because I'm kind of terrified. I'm low key afraid. So let me just pull this up. The first snippet. Chapter 5 was a really fun chapter, and with that last big burst of craziness out of the way, I'm sure everybody is eager for Deltarune to start directly tackling the main mysteries of the game. Me too. With Chapter 5, we completed the last of the necessary setup for Chapter 6 and 7. From Chapter 6 onward, there are no more wacky, silly adventures, and you will begin to see the results of the setup that has been made so far. Chapter 6 is shorter, straightforward chapter that focuses on one aspect of the story. Because of that, many things are still not touched on here. In fact, it may surprise you what was missing, but one thing will be clarified whether you're ready or not. And yep, that's terrifying. I have seen it said before that Deltarune is a rare kind of media where anytime the creator releases anything, the entire fandom is terrified. Because Toby is so good at the emotional moments and all of it that everyone's just like, oh no, we're gonna have to go through it again. And so, again, they've said they're looking at 2027 next year for Chapter 6. And I'm nervously excited because, yep, that sure is something. Then the other part I wanted to talk about is, of course, we played through the weird route. I will name it. And of course, this was the common image that we had for all of it. And of course, the things that you can't see here is if you highlight, there's a little tiny 1, the same size as the 4, which, because this is zoomed out, it might be hard to see the 4, but it is there in case you can't. It's just very small to the left of the 5. And so this was the weird route, that these were the chapters in which the weird route had scenes. And I guess the other thing I didn't name is if you highlight to the right of the 2, then there is a big 3 the same size of the 2 there. So again, not going to get too much into it, but this was the chapters. And this is where the weird route was. And so we're like, okay, well, it ends there. So that's good. And then when the newsletter came out, this webpage was updated that you can scroll down. And so directly under this, and keep in mind, this is the same size. I've cropped them to the same size. I screenshot on the same zoom. So there is no difference in size between these two. That's a big 7B. And that's terrifying because everyone was like, okay, well, the page ends at 5. And so therefore it must end at 5. But no, that's big. And then if you click on it, of course, that same time as 7 is highlighted because it is black text and you can't see it normally. And by the way, this tab is called Progress. And so one thing I saw someone say is that he can't talk about Weird Route in the normal newsletter, so he puts this separate. But if that is the case, why is there so much progress on it? Is it being worked on simultaneously with 6, even if it comes out later with Chapter 7? I don't know. Terrifying that there is that much content, and that implies it might not be quite the exact same as Chapter 7 normally. But hey, okay. I think that gets the Deltarune out of the way. Great game. Nervous and excited for what's to come with that. Newsletter, just top to bottom, this was a very fun newsletter. Pretty much every section was kind of funny. But anyway, Carball. And I don't know if this is exactly where I should put the logo. I don't know if there's a better place, though. I guess bottom left. No, top right's fine. Because top left you'll have to chat, which, don't really care about that, I guess. Bottom left might be better. We'll leave it top right, though. It's fine. By the way, the main thing I did while we were in the intro is I changed my title, just because I have the SSL title. And I'm not even that low. I usually change it for 1s because I am much lower because of rank decay. 2s and 3s, I'm 1600, 1570. I'm not that low. So realistically, I don't need to. I should unmute the game. But, I don't need to be going into these lobbies, maybe playing bad, and then have the SSL title on. Okay, we gotta settle in the stream. A little bit of free play, maybe. And then we will game. Did play some free play first, but already maybe feeling a little off in here, so we'll just ball a bit. Get back into the vibes. And we'll play. Again, I'm hoping this shouldn't go too bad because I'm not high ranked. But I have no idea. And so we're going to get the vibes as we get into it. Because maybe I am just playing horrible. Maybe it's not good. We'll see what the vibes are. But, yeah, I mean, it's, like, this is kind of unusually slow for me ranked-wise. I usually, get on and play it every once in a while. And, summer, you would think I would have gotten more of it done, would have gotten into it a little bit. But I just have not. Even, like, playing in a league for a while, I just didn't. I played for the league, did a bit of free play outside of it. Maybe some casual, like, for the challenge events and whatever. But nope, no ranked. There's even a, like, LTE going on right now with this that started July 24th, and I have not played a game since, clearly. So, that's awesome. We're going to queue. We're going to queue. We're going to get into it. We don't need to keep waiting. It has been 10 minutes. We ball. And we'll see how it goes. Incoming player. They've changed that. Fascinating. Alright. It's 2s. We cheat. We cheat. Fascinating. Unlucky start, all good. Okay. He's getting that boost. He's being annoying. Just get a challenge. Wait over here? No. Get back, let teammate go. Wish I had boost here. I do just get another dive in. That works. Hopefully he's a little careful. Yep. Go to the wall here. I'm not scoring this. Yeah. Spawn right, because the ball is likely to come here. Yeah, that's an awkward pinch though. That would have been open. Unlucky. Maybe in? No, good save. Take their boost. Never mind. Get mid left. Backup plan. Don't know if he's going to go here. He's not. Now we're awkward. Okay, that's fine. He's going to chase that. Try to play mid a little bit. I'll see where this goes. Okay, stay with it. Maybe a ground pinch? No. I'm just trying to touch that again. Not let him go. Same thing there. Now go get mid boost. I have plenty of time. Nice. We take those. Just kind of be annoying. And yeah, bad control. Good punish. This guy seems like he's having a blast. We'll cheat here. You got the boost. Did give it away a bit though. Mid left. Wait on the clear out. Oh, try to jump. Just force. Kind of works. Again, be annoying. Because if I don't hit that, then it just turns into a 1v1, and I don't really want to put my teammate into that. I can get it onto this. He should cut. Yep, that's a good touch too. Okay, and it's in. Fair play. Yeah, just rushed it. That was good. That was a good touch. Obviously, he should have saved it. However, it was a good shot. Okay. Can get his boost here, I hope. Never mind, I guess. I can't cut on that. That's annoying. Yeah. See, that's what happens if I can't cut. And so I don't really want to let that happen. But there, I just can't get in front of it. So not a lot I can do, unfortunately. Kind of committed for their boost and left the ball. And then they got it, so... you should get a touch here, hopefully, to me. Can't get a shot. We're going to play a little patient. That bump sucks, but the pass, yep, worked out. Lucky he's there. Wanted to kind of shoot it, put it somewhere towards the net, but the bump helped me. We're going for a pinch here. Yeah, that didn't work out perfectly. That is a good touch. I can't go, unfortunately. Good save. Should get to this. Just bang it. Again, could have been open, so probably should have looked for a shot. Missed that one too. Yeah, easy. He has plenty of time. We're good. Nice. Just wait back. And again, not again, but just something I notice a lot of the time when I play the game is I am more just purely looking at what I do than my teammate. Or I'm thinking about how do I not make this difficult for my teammate? And so a lot of people, you know, get mad at the teammate, make mistakes, whatever. I just kind of look at the ways in which I'm playing bad. There I kind of flipped out in part because I don't really want to go. And so especially when my teammate's behind me like that, the harder I commit to leaving, the clearer for them that it is that they should go. That's kind of my hope. So like maybe it would have been better to go slower, but I'm trying to communicate, nah, I'm not going for this ball. Because it's kind of annoying if neither of us go. I can take this back. Not a great 50. No touch, get the block though. That's wide. Try? Yeah. Nice. We take those. You know, this game is a fairly good start, I would say, so far at least. Doesn't have to stay that way necessarily. Get mid boost. We'll go sidewall, see what he does. Yeah. He was noticeably not going up with it. That'll work out pretty well. I saw him go at it sideways, and I was like, okay, he is not popping out dirigible this. I'm going to turn back down. And then because he just faked instead of... I thought he was going to, like, blast it low, try to get around me. But instead, he just faked. So then I'm like, okay, I'm getting a challenge here. And then he didn't 50 me, so we're just centering it. And fortunately, it worked out exactly how I wanted. So it's one game down. But yeah, and I think that's part of why I end up playing like passive more or less, especially once I get to a higher rank, is just that I'm not thinking about like, oh, I'm playing the game, why can't my teammate play well? I'm thinking about, okay, how do I not make the mistake to lose this game? How do I make this game especially playable for my teammate? And that kind of makes them do a lot, I feel like. Which isn't necessarily a positive, but I'm hopefully not, or trying to like limit the leaving them in the 1v2 or the big whiff on the open net or whatever, you know? Ooh, we got some SSL Tony champs. I'm terrified. Season 2 GC title goes hard though. I can't do anything with this. A bit heavy on the touch. Good 50 though. Could be something. I get their boost at least. He gets the other one. Try to just go back. He shouldn't have much. Yeah, good cut. And he'll stay with. He'll go up the wall probably. Try to support mid. Good fake. Ooh, we jump here. Just try to beat. That's not in. No, unfortunately. Yeah, weak shot, but it's enough. I'm just trying to beat because I saw him jump. If I land on ceiling, I can probably shoot that. Probably better I didn't, but shot still was a little awkward. We got it through, though, so we're good. I gotta wait. I'm free. Just try to force here. That's fine. Ooh, he's in a unfortunate position. Yeah, I'm just thinking... I'm kind of forcing that if he goes on target, I can block it. Unfortunately, I think teammate cheated a bit across net and therefore couldn't block the playback across, but, you know, unlucky. Another 1v1 here. Bro's getting a little bit wild, and I'm passing the ball to his teammate. Fortunately, he put it a bit too far across net. Get a 50 here. He'll try to catch. Just be in the way. Make it difficult. He'll catch that. We'll see. He'll try to get back. Okay, this guy likes his mechanics, clearly. And, like, he's not bad, but I don't know. I feel like he's doing a little bit too much, perhaps. Good flick. It's not a great catch, because I'm just going to run out of boosts, simply. Okay, well, he faked both of us, which isn't ideal, because I'm trying to be the early dive. Don't have boost here. Just get in the way. Works out. He should save that. Yeah, easy enough. Get this boost. Cool. I can get to this, especially with that demo. Now I have rushed it a bit, unfortunately. It was a good demo. Didn't quite play around it right because I was afraid of getting dusted. Here I get a 50. Back to it. Force it awkward. That's fine. Hopefully I can get this boost. Guess not? Yeah. I don't know if I'm back in time, but it is unfortunate. Feels like teammate isn't necessarily reading the play for the most part here. Because it feels like every time... I can't go there because he's under it. If he went for the mid boost, I would have jumped. Feels like every time they go for like the big air dribble, it just ends up over him, which is certainly not ideal, to say the least. But hey, we ball. He should be able to get to this eventually. Yeah, a little awkward maybe, but we got there. He is decent when he has the ball on the ground, though. So, certainly not bad. The defense can get a little awkward, as that could be a setup. They should get there, though. Yeah, that's kind of nothing. They're so awkward. Kind of just have to stay with this one. Not landing on the ceiling, so GG, go next. Can't make them awkward, unfortunately. So it's just not turning into anything that's over him. So that'll make him a bit awkward. Get a 50 again. Teammate can be there eventually, though. Teammate's playing it safe. I'm going too far back, but I kind of want the boost. Was in the right spot for that one, though, so that worked out. Can get a 50 here. Again, hopefully just not get dusted. Overcommitting a little. Especially teammate up very far, but we get back. Should be able to get a chance at a block here. Nice. He blocked the Doomsy. That's good. That was kind of the one thing I wasn't covering as much. So he got faked down. No, he's going up still. Okay. Are we going to do the same thing? Bit of a giveaway. I'm dusted. Yeah, they don't miss that. Bit of a bad challenge. I'm very slow back. Hopefully teammate doesn't get scored on. Okay, he's good. Dusted to that one, though. Played it a bit too fast, but can't score that. Got their boost across. Hopefully we have a look here at something. That's not ideal, per se. Yeah, bad 52. Teammate is back, but yeah. And that's a tough 1v2. I'm honestly just kind of thinking with time left, I want to force that, but that's a play where I don't know if it's necessarily wrong, but especially with where it went, it leaves teammate in a very bad position. So, probably not advised, I want to say. This may just be in our net. Good block. Still is, though. Never mind. I may have bumped him there. He'll save that. Again, kind of just time. I'm just seeing if I can get it over him. But did not happen. Yeah, just a rough game, really. Can't reach that. That's fine. Yeah, we don't let them score here, though, surely. Well, they're not scoring, so it's fine. Oh, kept it alive. Fair play, fair play. Doing well at that. Okay. I mean, I had to go. If there's a counter chance, we gotta look for it at least. Fair play, fair play. Not a bad game, at least. Yo, we gained MMR in any comp playlist. That event has been going on since July 17th, and that's the first time we've done that. Nice. Alright. See how this one goes. And I mean, I can't see MMR in lobby anymore, so I have no idea what to expect from the game or what level we're playing at. We're just kind of going. That one, again, I slow played too much. Like, I get what I'm going for, but if he just dives like that, I am certainly not getting it. I also do have to say, when the patch came out, I was confused by all just the player number people, but it is obviously streamer mode, and that has become a lot clearer since. I don't know how that's in, but I was awkward. I just hit it forward. He backflipped. Nice. That's why we force. I'm dusted here. I'll go up sidewall. Nope. Now I've left teammate in a bad spot, and he has no boost. Good luck. Good save. I'm bumped. That really sucks. Good thing he missed. Just play it across, maybe. No. I was kind of hoping to get it across the far post. Did not do so. I'm dusted, not going. 50 here, which probably isn't like the perfect play, just because, well, that was rough. But 50ing it back, it can easily pinch too far, and I can't do much with it. There I beat one, but kind of turned into a center, and it's an awkward shot to save. They can't. I broke their play there because he went for the fake, maybe Spanish, and I hit it the wrong way for them, so. Got another challenge in, can get a third. Can teammate go? No boost. Still on it, though. Ooh, okay. Just hit it forward because he's over there. I'm not going to be able to follow that. Can he, though? Close. That would have been a crazy shot. I think he had it. Jump to force. Cool. Should be open, it looks like. Nice. Well played. I like the start for Mr. Drozu. Get up, hit it. Just get out of the way. I do lose my boost, but that dust helps. I can probably be the one to pressure here. Just wait left wall, see where he goes. Jump to challenge. 50, that works. Kind of forcing him off it. Very least he had to use a lot more boost there. Bang. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of surprised he tried to stay up for it, but he's just dusted. I think Mr. Streamer Mode is annoyed that his teammate pushed forward a little bit too far. But, yeah, I don't know. Both are probably true. Well, yeah, I think he probably was too far out because obviously it was kind of a questionable 50. If anything, I would say it kind of went very well for him, unless he just dusts me. So, probably a little optimistic for his teammate, but oh well. I can't do more on that. Hopefully that's off. Play it like it is. I think it is. We both misread it. He has it. I really thought that was going to bounce up. I got to be so honest. Okay. He is waiting. That was a bad challenge because it was too early. Nice force, though. He saves that easy. Hopefully it gets out. Did, but they can catch that. Playing behind here. Can jump for that. Play it over. Can try to get back to it because I know he's going back. Okay. I hopefully get this boost. Yep. His ball. Kind of loop behind him. Doesn't matter. I don't know what the okay is this time. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I kind of get it. Like, I guess that was a really weird pathing, but at the same time, no boost. I don't know what play he really can make, so I don't know. Right on sidewall. Big demo. Okay. Take that. He shoots. Yes, sir. Good play. I think they might be a little annoyed at each other. I'm not sure. Either way, we take those up to 2 and 1. I'm also tier 28 in the rocket pass. That is bad. That is real not good. Oh well. Hey, we get the XP from these games, you know? Big progress, big progress. We're also completing these challenges. Love to see it. Not exactly holding the other team to 0 goals, but hey, that'll come, surely. Mr. Minnesota Wild profile picture with the title. I do wonder if that is a customization they add. Because, you know, people have for years said well, what do they add next? And, like, different ball textures has been kind of the main one. And now that they've done it in-game, it's like, well, will they? But that's obviously individual, so it's like, how? But, I mean, they've done, like, goal banners and stuff, or player banners that show during the goal. I wonder if they could do, like, scoreboard decoration. Because, oh boy. Like, obviously, I think they probably did it with the Echo wheels before, and they're doing it again now with the Jinxie stuff. I wonder if that is something they could or might add. I don't know. I feel like it's been long enough, I don't know that they will. Probably, maybe not until, like, UE6, but hey, I don't know. As we're just going up again. And I'm above the ball, so, like, good luck. Yeah. At least it forced so far out into space that there is a play up for my teammate. And there I'm just cutting, again, just because, especially with my teammate low boost, I don't want to give them the free clear back. So just try to buy some time. I did immediately take a terrible second touch, though, and gave it back. So kind of did it anyway, but oh well. Again, just play a little patient here. Okay. Flicks it into me, that's fine. No flip. I wanted my flip. Turns into an easy clear, but still. I might get 50'd here. He didn't go. Look bump. Hit the ball anyway. He wasn't close enough, I don't think, so it's fine. 50 almost worked out well. Did force it forward, but obviously teammate is there for it. Take that 50. I'll jump here. Try to control again. Get one more. That works. Teammate will catch though. Try to get out of here. Hopefully we buy time. Enough. If I'm smart, but I'm getting faked. Yeah, teammate did well enough there. Like, obviously he got beat, but that fake does give me enough time. The only thing you could say that would be, like, you could have challenged better is obviously if he does get a piece of it, even if he gets beat all the same, then it means he has less control over it. Because there I'm forced to play so many options. Whether it's the flick or the low shot or obviously the fake in the end. So would have made it easier, but still that's a play I definitely could have made, especially with the fake. Because there just is no shot, so I just go at ball. Here I can get a cut for him. Did get that boost, which I believe is a little unfortunate. But it's fine. Okay, now I gotta buy a bit of time, ideally. That'll work. They're a little awkward, too. It's a good clear, though, especially with that last touch. Did very well with it. We just go net. Okay. Bang. Good clear. Good bump. To wait, though. If I had boost, that could have been a good control. That's a good. He has good control of the ball. Yeah, that's a crazy shot. Can't even say anything about that. Like, he should probably challenge at some point, but hard to know when, and that was a well-controlled play. Especially, like, right off the bar and in was crazy. I just dive. Yeah, that's in their net. I saw him slow down. I'm like, nah, I'm just going here, man. There is no other play. I'm just jumping at him. Okay, he's getting their boost. I get mid. I chill first. Try one more. Double's not great. Teammate should be first to it still, though. Just knock it down. Again, can't do much more. Unfortunate, went straight to him, but knocking it down is definitely the right play there. No way that's over me. This guy with control of the ball is just a problem. And so, like, I probably would have done the same play as teammate there. Low boost, I may have been patient, but I don't know. It's just so difficult to give this guy control. So that's kind of the problem with that. That was like a classic buy time touch. Just try to make it awkward, but problem is he still just has so much space. Okay, backflipped. I'm just going up, get it directly away. Not going to the wall and all of that. So true, Lemon. I can't do anything more? Oh yeah, nice try. Can't bump. Need him to touch? Nice. I'm waiting behind him. Kind of sucks because he's in front of me, but also has no boost. I'm scared of this guy. Okay, we get it away. Lemon. I think this is game 4 of the stream for me. I had not played ranked 2s or 3s before this season, which came out 2 months ago. Now this is... I gotta be honest, I don't think I'm winning this game. Oh well. Yeah. Rocket Pass tier 20 or 30. Whoa. That's crazy. Keep forgetting to put Lemon, too late. You're in Premiere. I had no say in the matter. Go next, buddy. If anything, I know there was communication to people like Matt who were in Premiere, and you still ended up there. So the people in Premiere chose you to be. Now, I know there was obviously some discussion and difficulty determining the last 18, or the top 18. So I would guess you were probably one of the names that was kind of like fringe, debated on if you should be there, but you still ended up there. We go hit ball. Get mid boost. Can't jump. That is a touch. Good save. Hitting post is rough. He still gets there. No, I don't think so, Lemon, because they probably wouldn't want to have salaries, and so they would not be advised to put people who they don't think are close enough to, like, do okay, because the more there is a range or a discrepancy in the skill of players, the more they need salaries. And I don't know where the discussion is at if there will be salaries in the top league, in the Premier League, but I would think they would not be advised, or I would think they wouldn't want them if possible. And so they would be like, that's probably why there was debate about it, because they wanted the true top 18 and they wanted 18 that deserved it. I'm bumping my teammate. Unlucky. This game is kind of just chaos at this point. A little bit. Yeah. Could have tried to dive, but I wouldn't have had a shot with him getting that touch, so that is a great play. I don't know the rosters well enough. I'll have to look and see. I don't know. I don't know who all's registered. I don't know what the cutoff is. I was supposed to look through and do something for Bacon, I'm remembering, but it was a, like, make sure of this thing type thing, so I should do that, but... Lemon, you're asking questions that I wish I knew, bud. Now, the thing I know is I do think they are working on format, and so that will then allow them to set the schedule. And so I'm hoping we'll know soon. Like when lotteries will be, which will just be fully random, I think. And then, especially Premier will probably be fully random. And then, when the draft is, and then when the season runs. So, I mean, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair, Lemon. You probably want them. Just because that means other teams will have to be more balanced. But also, given that it's top 18, I don't know. I wonder how they would probably do it. Like, I think how you would have to do salaries is pick a top 6 and a bottom 6, and then just do SAB. And you have to have one of each on your team. That's probably how you would do sals for the top league, since it's just 18 players. And then, obviously, the emergency and 1 days, you can get any 8-0 player, because they would technically all be B tier or below. And so there is no, like, unfair advantage. Good start. This is probably the same guy I had before, just because he's still player 4 and he has the same Fennec car design. Which, to be fair, I feel like it kind of is a little bit of a useless system if streamer mode doesn't change your name every time. Like, I get it's still anonymous because you don't know who it is, you just know it's a player. But, like, if you could learn, okay, player 4. And I think they do appear in your recent players after the game ends. And so then I could just look at who it is in my recent players, and then I get them again. And I'm like, okay, it's still the same person. I feel like that kind of takes away from the point. But it obviously makes it, at the very least, more effort. And so it meets... It definitely works for what it is, but it's a little weird. I'm bummed I can't get that. Could have maybe recovered better, but I'm jumping for this because he can't hit it again. Touch forward. I can chow this. Out of boost. Can't get that one either. Just turn back. Make sure just to try to stay out of the way of the play. Get back to net. Look for a dive. Nope. Terrible. Real bad. Unlucky. Alright. We go again. Yeah, Lemon, I'm just happy I now know the basics. Like, I'm starting to know the basics about each league, and that's progress, man. Like, we're kind of making progress. Also, Lemon, do you know what your team's going to be? Or are you still undecided on that? I'm getting dusted. Because you're managing, right? So what are we looking for on that? Because I know with 13 out of 14 8NL teams, I only know that Halio's keeping Hanoi. I don't know if the other managers for Premier are even decided, I don't know anything about their teams. I would guess most of them will be new, as I'm kind of doing nothing so far. But no idea what we're looking at for him. All right, let teammate go first here. Yep. Okay. Nice little just wait. I hear him jump, just fake, hope it goes under him, then take the shot after. Little awkward, but worked out well enough. He went right. Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to try to push it right because they're going right, but he also went that way, so I guess that's what I'm doing. That's not in. I can't shoot it. Just take their boost. I'm beat. I was beat if he jumped at it, so I was just leaving it. Does he take that from me? Yes, he does. Oh, that was right on his nose. That was clean. We take those, 100%. I'd probably do that touch too much. But that's just kind of what I do. Just try to go for the light touch, land on the wall, hit it again. It's like a staple of my gameplay. I'm also just not landing on the ceiling. Still get a 50 though. So it kind of worked. Play it back forward. Didn't get that boost though, which isn't great. He can play that from back. I'll just get back left. I can play this. I have beat two. Not shooting it, unfortunately. Would have been good too. Would have been open, but same touch, by the way. Like, not the same situation because I didn't get that control touch airborne, but same idea. Oh boy, there that goes. Yeah, he did nothing with that space. Awkward bounce, but fortunately wasn't challenged on it, so it's fine. And beat to the boost. Do get a 50 though. Take that. Again, buying time. Giving teammate hopefully a better situation. And that's a good chow. He will probably just bang. He'll cut on that. Yeah. I hit left. No, we doubled there, but I'm up. I have a touch. I'm taking it. That's a good touch. I'd probably just go quick here, because I don't know if he's going to try to turn around, just since I knew he got the boost. He's going. Thought about if I should cut on that, since he was a low boost, but because they didn't pressure it, he just had space. Obviously, he has a better just bang than me. I probably should have rushed that one too. It's fine though. Just jump at him. Take it away. He'll catch. Hopefully he doesn't get cut on completely. Do get a shot. Very slow. They should save it. Yep. Not great, but plenty of space for teammate. He is getting chased, but he should have time for that at least. I can't cut. Let him do his thing. Yep. That worked pretty well. I'm waiting. Again, don't want to just misread that and get dusted. 50 is not bad. He's getting demo chased. I should probably jump at this. Again, works out fine. Getting pull shot into that. Fair play. Only problem there is if I then get dusted and he's too far out because he obviously also wanted to dive at it. Oh. Big fake. Like, I'm pretty sure. Which they did change it this patch, which is better. Yeah, it's D2AM spooky. Awesome. It used to, I believe, before this patch, add them to your recent players now at the beginning of the game. But they changed it so that it now adds it at the end, which is better because obviously you can't, like, know who they are, call them out, whatever, mid-game. But still, definitely not a perfect system, which, to be fair, Fortnite is the same because it gives you anonymous and then a 3-number like ID, but your ID doesn't change, and so people do know, or at least they used to. Like, you see a certain 3-digit ID, oh, I know that is X streamer or whatever. So it's not like it was like If anything, that's more of an issue, because right now it's player 1 through 6. That was an incredibly lucky 50, by the way. And so there are more repeats versus that. Everyone had a unique code. And so you just knew the code had to be that person. But I don't know. Like I said, it does the job. It anonymizes you. Probably gives you less of an issue in-game, but doesn't truly hide who you are as effectively as it maybe could. If it like truly anonymized your card and whatever. Changed it every game. We just turn around here. I can't. Like, I kind of chase him because there is an angle where I can get a challenge, and if I do, that's great. But as soon as he starts to go up and across the wall, then I'm just staying behind him. And so there's no point in trying to do anything. I get back in case he gets beat. Good. I can't dive on this. Good cut. Play it off the bounce. Right at him. Love to get in front of it. Can just try to bump him off, though. That'll work well enough. Does put me forward, which isn't ideal. I can't shoot that. That is a good bump. Still, though, if I jump right into the pack of them bumping each other, I think, so. Okay, he takes, I drop behind. Maybe in? Ah, close. Good try. Can cut this. Probably rush that a bit. Get back. He just got beat. That is off, but I can't get there. Again, would have loved... The ideal there is he gets a 50 or slows the play down so that I can get behind him. And then he gets a challenge, whatever, I can play the fallout of it. But just cheats up, gets dusted. Unfortunately, not a lot I can do at that point. Just wait on the play. Okay, I have to drop back, get the boost here. Can try to get a 50. Did work as a pass for them, but he got a good block on it. So a little awkward for me. I'll jump just to kind of block the Doomsy mainly. So now I have to drop. I did rush that because if they just took the quick shot, my teammate would not have been back. So that was a misplay by me, but they didn't take advantage, so we ball. That is a bang and a half. And I'm kind of abandoning him, but we get the save. Go up back wall, try to jump at him, get a block. Okay, he just missed. Is this just open? Okay, I did not expect that to be open. I'm like catching it. I'm like, oh, there's just no one there. Because I'm just thinking, he just challenged me. There is no one back. I can just take that. Okay, go back. Nice. I think if we win this, I'll be 4-2. Sounds right. Well, we're faking. Oh, we're Spanishing. Fair play. I didn't think of that. I think more of the fake, less of the Spanish. But you know what? Take the shot is a lot clearer that I should just go. But, you know, it's tough. Also, Spanish is a lot more prevalent than fake. But, I don't know. Because, I mean, you could have, like, the faking quick chat for faking, obviously. But I feel like I've just seen take the shot used for a fake, especially because it's kind of like the quintessential I'm not hitting it team quick chat. But I don't know. We scored on it. I don't need to really think about it too much. It's in their net again, by the way. So, like, yeah, it's 6-1. But, you know. I remember to actually hit GG as well. I don't... Wait. There's something we're kind of... Something I forgot to redo again. Is this what I want? I feel like it is. Because I kind of remade my OBS scene, I believe. And... I put the game capture, I put chat, all of that. I did not put a controller overlay. And so I can get that. Just give me a minute here. I'll try to do it like on goals or whatever. I could have scored that, perhaps. Should have gone a lot more direct. We can get a 50 out of this. He's really awkward. Try to hit it up. Again, keeping it awkward. Didn't get it forward like I wanted to, but couldn't really from that position. They both miss. This is still probably my teammate's first. No point trying to dive for that. Okay. Yeah, he stopped moving because that ball just got stolen from him. That was kind of sad. I don't really know what's going on in this game, though. I feel like everyone's kind of just diving at things, and it's in my net. Fair play. Fair play, fair play. I can't really go. Teammate's gonna go. He's low boost, but he can bang it and then go get boost. That was a good bang. He can go on that because it's at him. Try to wait. Shot. Ooh, bad 50. He should still have it first. That works. That also works. Don't have the boost to try to play that more immediately. Kind of leave. Kind of worked. They are so unbelievably awkward. Let's try to spin around, get a better spot. Worked, but he gets the save still. That boost is not there. Makes it a lot harder for me to cut for him. Okay. This should be in my net, yeah. Ugh. Not great. Forget how to go about this. Probably should do that later, probably. I could try between games. Although the queue is very fast, so certainly not getting a lot of time, but still better than trying to figure it out in-game. This is in my net, though. Yeah, I'm not feeling the best about this game, I gotta be honest. Not the greatest start. Not the most reassuring. Okay. What is that touch? I have no idea. That was a travesty, but hey, he's playing it. Now this is not ideal, especially because he dove at it, so I couldn't early. Not a great challenge, but enough that he's there. That'll get it downfield. We take that. He's going to get the boost. Try to cut. Did force it in front of net. Obviously, can't really expect teammate to be there for it. But then he did also just get dusted on the other end. Now we're panicking. And now it's just pinched out the other way. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. I'm not, like, reading this right. I say as I do, and then it's almost in my net anyway. I get a shot out of that, and then it is almost pinched directly into my net at supersonic speed. I wish I could have cut on that. I can cut for this one. Fortunately, though, he doesn't have a great follow-up because he's out of boost. Can just try to go, get a dunk. Keeps things a little awkward, but he'll just play it from the sidewall. Never mind. Well, I'm cutting. As soon as I can, I'm going to there. My only hope is that my teammate doesn't jump before I do, because I'm kind of trying to jump to help him. That's in their net, though, somehow, so okay. I forget, do I just, like... Again, I should figure out the controller overlay between games. Look for a 50 here. Not terrible, but not great, because his teammate still ends up with full control. Good bang. That boosted it up. Shouldn't have gone to it, but that's part of the thing, like, I wouldn't have gone to it, but because of the change to show when it's going to spawn, I see the white glow. I'm like, okay, well, it's close. So if I path there, it might spawn when I'm going to it. Instead of just, okay, well, it's not up, I shouldn't go there. So it has added a kind of a weird gray area that probably makes me choose wrong more. I can't follow that zero boost. Teammate can't really either, though, because he's definitely hitting it. Now this is kind of a problem. Again, just try to buy myself time. Problem is, though, they just take it back, and we are losing this game. And so it's very much more okay for them. We do get another goal on it, though. Okay, let him go. I just kind of have to pad to stay in the play. Of course, he doubles it. That's crazy, by the way. Like, I'm going to say I played that well, but, like, it's crazy that we scored. Hey, still tough, though. Try to force it right. I'm terrified it's going to do that, but at least it popped up, so it's okay. Because a lot of the time when I try to force to a side, it will just stop completely. And if they cheat, that'll favor them big time. That is straight in their net, though. I'm kind of like that, have to say. Have to say I'm a little bit like that. Cube play again. Do I do that? And then I have to say I'm not necessarily the biggest no, I want to do yeah, okay, that worked. Because of how I did it, which there might be instructions, so hold, I'll get the controller figured out. Yeah, I think I might just have to crop it. For the moment, I will just put it there. And then I'll make it better for myself. So just give me, I'll just get it on there after this. Okay, because I didn't think about it, because it's something I did so long ago when I set it up before. My OBS, I mean. And then obviously, like, streaming games, you don't have it. And so I'm not thinking about, oh yeah, I'm playing, I need to put that back on there. That was too low. I think I could have scored that if I flip earlier at the right time. Because obviously when I flip, I'm going to maintain height. So I just have to flip when I'm at a higher point. We spawn right because I get the boost. Stick drift kind of tried to fight me there, I think. Or it might be like I click it right. Oh, did not get that on target. Click it right, and then when it snaps it back left, it might go like slightly and push it. I don't know, but either way, that's bad. Hold. Good pinch. I'm beat though. I'm pushed so far out, so I will just land on defense and play my role. Would have liked to take that earlier, probably off the bounce, but because he's behind it, I can't really go through him, so I just had to wait for him to drive a little bit. Okay. Again, if I just jump in there, I just score, so that is a little unfortunate in that way. He's gonna hit that across. I go get mid boost. See what happens here. Can cut. Not the greatest first touch. I don't get a 50 either. He dodged the bump though, so we're good. Can grab mid boost again. I'm not doing anything here. Just gonna wait. Should still beat. Not really, but I played it for a 50, so we did get that at least. And then he threw. Nice. Because if he waits, my teammate's in a really rough spot that a shot could just beat him. But because he tried to like score it perfectly from the air like that, he just kind of pinched it off the crossbar wide, and they couldn't take that quick shot. That would have been a problem. Obviously, they did still get a shot out of it, but I had plenty of time to save it. I'm just going to jump, again, force him up. If he flicks, especially that early, teammate has plenty of time to jump at it, and he no longer has the control to, like, take a shot that'll catch my teammate off guard. So, if I get a block, great. If I don't, also great. As long as it's not, like, a perfect top corner pinch, or flick, which, again, then it's a problem of if you make it do it too close, it could beat you anyway. Good block. I want this corner boost first of all. Play 50. Just jump quick. I should beat. Try to get back down. I stole that and put it wide. Nice. That is purely on me, but good block by teammate. Can jump this one wide again, but wasn't necessarily intentionally a shot there, even though it could have been. Then we go back to net. Okay, just pop it up. He should get there first if he tries. He will not. That's fine. Not sure if he would have anyway, but that should be fine. Caught him off guard a little bit, but he played it well. Now we go back net. I said I would put it on next goal, and then we haven't scored since, like, the first kickoff of the game, so we're working here. We're just waiting. As I take that away again, as a pass to his teammate, I probably need another cut, but he doesn't go down the middle, so we're good. Dodge a bump. And just trying to play behind a bit here, see where he plays this. He's going to catch. I can get in the way of that. I'm just waiting to see where he plays that. Since he caught it up the wall, I know I can at least get a 50 because he hit it out in front of him. Here I go left wall, look for the double. Yep. He had to wait on me, so buys us time and possession. Obviously, he does get the block on the shot. There, I was also kind of at the mercy of his flick, because if he gets a good one up there, then it beats me and I'm left back. But it turned into an open net. We good. Let me like size this down a bit. Cool. Oh, that's the end of the game anyway. Let me work on this then. Let's just undo. Get this cropped. Nope. So we got a bang to like there. You can't see what I'm doing because I'm just cropping the transparent edges, but I'm just cropping it down so I can size it correctly because, especially with how I did it. I think the main menu is brighter because since the controller itself is dark. Okay. That's not bad. So then we can go like that and then put it like. Okay. No, that's fine. Only problem with there is it kind of, why am I making a private match? Hello? 9 out of 10, we're good in there. Might block I also might want to change it to white. Which I think I should just be able to just switch this. Yeah, that's probably better. Shows up a little better. Switch it. Go back. Yeah. We don't need the bright. While we're here, I'll move it above the ball cam when I get a chance. Because why not? Okay. Let him hit it. He's probably not following that, especially after that, but definitely can't either. Because I'm basically judging if I should jump and try to like steal that. I can't. Man. There you go. I mean, to be fair, you don't need to see whether I fall camera or not. I think you can tell. And some pros like play with it off, probably minimize screen clutter, but don't want to block it. Other option would be, that's crazy. Okay. Other option would be just to try to shrink. Yeah, let me go to free play. Now I can play with this. I definitely want down here. I could also just like shrink it, but no point in that. I think I'd just like do this. I think I just do that. Leave it there. That's fine. That works. Okay. I think that works pretty well. It might be a little big. I might shrink it a bit. Look for a pass here if I can. No. Yeah. I can't bump either. He hit it at me though, we're good. 50? He didn't even take it. Probably should have been dusted to that, but no one went, so. This is, though, terrifying. Yeah, I don't have many options there. Stop pausing to tab out because it's a lot worse for the viewing screen. That's probably better. Make it a little smaller. Don't need it cluttering the screen. Just being there. Where am I going? My bad, I don't know. I'm just like going on a journey, bro. Oh well. Okay. We bounce back. We clean this up. I also have not been paying... Like, I have not looked at my MMR since I started placements. I have no idea where we're at. So that's going to be our surprise once we finish here. Okay. Alright. He should have that. Yes, sir. Oh, good. Okay. I thought I recognized. I think this is Arthur. Which is an old U3 name. So I'll clarify that next goal. I don't really want to cut this in a bad way, so that worked out well enough. Forced a bad touch. Just wait. Okay. I'm being given wall access here, and I'm doing nothing with it. I made one awkward. Can get a 50 here, kind of. Couldn't get a good jump. Bumped him, though. That's not in. That is a crazy pinch up in the air. If I had more boost, this would be great, but I don't, and then all of my pathing is taking me away from them, and I don't know where I'm floating. No way. Okay, not a bad 50. He's probably beat I am too. Can go up and get a touch here. Does something. Now this is not great. That's an insane message to send, Lemon, and I just hope you know that. Lemon, you were in U3. Do you remember this name, right? I'm pretty sure he was Arthur in U3. And I think he's done like games with like who was it? Ow, I'm dead. I've forgotten the name I'm trying to remember. Clarifying that, because I didn't do Nature League, but I thought I remembered the name, and he thinks he remembers me. Pretty sure it was U3 that he was in. I don't think he did any of the 8-bit. Get a block on this. This should be around me, though. Yeah. Took out one for him, and he survives the 1v1. Nice. Not a bad touch. Just try to play behind him. Crazy pinch. Can't do a lot with it, though. Yeah, just tried to force it. Can only do so much there. Just jump, pop it. He didn't get the boost. If he did, then there's a play there. Kind of hoping he would. They should save that. Not being very useful this game. Haven't made a whole lot of mistakes, but I'm not really helping. Especially, definitely made some mistakes early. And haven't really helped the path back into it. Can get at least a touch there. He misses though, so now it kind of sucks. Like that could have set something up, but then we were just both in the same place. Again, I have to wait for him here. There's not a lot. Like that looks like a good opportunity, but it's hard to make it one. Good control. He's unfortunately kind of low on boost though. Yeah, and again I have to wait on the clear. I feel like that's kind of our plays. We are winning it forward, but every time we do, our teammate, whether it's me setting up and him being the last back or the other way around, just isn't there. And so then the setup turns into, oh, but they cleared away, and we start over. Okay, let him go there. Wait, yeah, would have had to go on that. Okay, but hold up. Surely. If we let it go, I think it would go in eventually. So, like, basically a psycho. Alright. Yeah, it kind of did nothing that game. Oh well. That's how it goes. I'll wait to see if he responds. Because I'm pretty sure he was on Tuscaloosa for a time. Ben's team. No response. Fair play. Where am I at? GC2 Div 3. 1670. That's not terrible. I was 1680 before that. I should definitely get at least like GC3 though. Should I do 3's placements though? Also, what are our thoughts? Black controller, white controller? I feel like the white is better overall. I feel like the white is generally better. So I should... Okay, well, I need a new. I'm going to go back to this. Do that. Okay. Bang. There we go. We'll do that. I feel like that just... It shows up better on most backgrounds. So I feel like that's just better. Now we claim our challenges. And I could keep playing 2s to try to get a better rank. I feel like I should try to get ranked in 3s. I feel like that's where we go next. Because keeping the 0 to 10 in 3s is kind of tough, you know? That's kind of tough. Okay. We got a lot of challenges to claim. I somehow claimed that. I don't know how. Because I definitely clicked on the one below it, but, you know. Ooh, but I get a sport drop. I get an uncommon drop if I play 5 matches with it. You know we have to. I simply must. I have no choice. Also, to be fair, if I'm going to play with a non-rank title, that's probably the one I should use. Because there's kind of like a modern reason to. Longer queue? Yuck. Overall, pretty happy with the 2s, though. Positive 70 MMR from placements. I think 60, because I went from 1614 to 1670, but not bad. Positive. Probably quite positive. Probably like 6 and 3, or 7 and 3, maybe 6 and 4. I think I lost at least 3, but still very good. Now let's see about the 3s, though. Different ball game. Lower rank to start, which is both a positive and a negative. Because in theory, the game should be easier, but at the same time, you know, if the overall level drops, then it can be a problem in the same way. Ah, close. That was a good try. Okay, I blocked his pinch, and he's upset about it, which, like, fair enough. I didn't think he was going to drop on it, so I tried to backflip it in. So, on me. Oh, good. We go next. Felt like a long shot to score to me anyway, so I don't feel like I ruined too much. He's going to be the second man, so I'll drop back third. That is open. Okay. See, he got his goal. It's fine. It's alright. He got his goal. I've hit the ball one time, but I'm just going around, you know? Playing where I need to be. Well, that's worrying. He still got the touch, though. Like, that kind of turned into a normal kickoff sort of way to 50. So you have to think about an extra player on the field. It's not as binary anymore. Just watch one player play around them. Now there's like actual rotation and stuff. It's crazy. Well, that's just in my net. Okay. Never mind. Alright. Cool. It is over my head and my net. My bad. Go next. Get a 50. Not great. Should have plenty of time on this, though. Yep. He got too close to him there, and so he tried to take it, but just got bumped off it. I don't have many angles at that. He can follow that. I've turned into flashback again. Low boost is annoying for that. I at least do force it away, and now he can take it. Drop behind him. I also have learned for the game, do not try to take it from him. Even if it looks like he's not going to, like, follow it, I probably just won't try to steal it away or take over. Because, you know, he's already called out once when I kind of did it. And so, let him have his play. No matter what the outcome looks like it's going to be, let him have his play. Let the kid eat. That is a pop and a half. At least control it. Okay, he takes over, that's fine. Get a couple bumps, try to disrupt the line. Yeah, it's still saved. He'll probably cut in here. That's not great. Can get the stall. Inch it up. Well, he went. It's fine, we have a third. I got too close. He'll have a touch. Yeah, that's fine. I can trust him on defense usually. Double scared me there, but he didn't, so we're kind of okay. Save did get to me, but I was ready for it. Okay, but he can take the play. So I'll get I got it in when he goes for the ground pinch and I jump in. But when his teammate goes for an aerial play, nah, that's all him, bud. Fair enough. You know what? I respect it. It's his play and he's going to make it. I just... a little bit too close to net, I think, on that play for him to follow. He can take that one, definitely. Ah. It's a little off the wall, so I had to try to drive under it. And obviously that gave him time. Because attacker's advantage, I can get first touch, but if anything, he has a bit of an advantage there, just because he's the one who can hit it anywhere. That was also a good pass up. Happy I actually got a decent shot down. And it was because I didn't have to place it, I just had to spike it. So, made it easier. Helped out. That's all him. Bang it up. Hopefully okay. Yeah, he's got that. A little heavy on the touch, but no one's there to pressure, so he's fine. Gets it away. It's a pinch and a half. I'm still third. Could have jumped, because I have a easier play than my teammate there, I think, but obviously he's up in front of me and the ball is in front of me, so it just is almost certainly a double commit. I can play second here though, because he was really deep back, and I'm spiking the crossbar and it bounces up so high that it is a tough shot. You know what, we all kind of ruined it for each other there. Okay, fair enough. You know what, that's fair. Like I had a shot, put it up too high, became too hard to shoot for the next guy. And then he had a shot, went for the reset play, and popped it up off the crossbar when our third also jumped, and so therefore no one could shoot it. And then I 50'd it off the post twice. This one, though, is in. Yippee. Awesome. No, just had to hit the post one more time, you know? But we got there, 1v3 go Burr. Scoreboard doesn't entirely disagree with him. I definitely give him that. But, you know. Yeah, it was just a lot harder to find my place in that one, but I think it's in part play style, because again, Vulpix is definitely trying to be the guy that he definitely wants to ball chase. If there is an open ball, it is his. even if there is someone trying to follow it. So just kind of define the play around that, but we got there. We'll see where we go from here. Oh, we got the duo from the last game. I was told from the last guy that this was a 1v3 for me, so we'll see. See how that goes. I just jump. He doesn't have boost. He can't do anything. Problem is the teammate can take that, but mine does first, so it's fine. I'm bumped forward. Kind of just takes me out of that play. Get mid left. Kind of trying to play in second here, but it's awkward because I can't dive at it, and yet everyone else is deep back. And so I'm kind of trying to play second, but then I have to wait for the play to develop anyway, and I'm hoping they don't both move forward to develop the play. This is awkward. Yeah. That was a clear double setup, and yet it was like so high and in a weird... So high yet so close that I didn't have a great play to try to spike it down. He's going to cut in first, and that's probably the best option. Try to pop it up. Not the greatest landing. I'd probably get a block if he clears, so it's fine. Mid boost. He goes, play back in case. Okay, now I try to play ready for his clear. I get that. Try to bang it. Close. I'm beat on that. He has plenty of time to catch it, though. Get back right. Awesome. I should have gone... Not going to, and it's fine. He's awkward. Yeah. Do have to give him a bit of space now. I had to play that 50 because I probably waited a bit too long. But I wanted to not jump too early. That's fine. I'm going to leave it because then I'm committing less, and I know he's going down the sideline and he can get a play on it. I can get one more. That doesn't go towards the net, but it beats them. I can steal a boost. Maybe look for a demo. Got a bump. Did put him in position for this, but I can also get the block. We go up. Just do that. It's fine. Especially with that. Killed my momentum. I definitely can't hit that. Probably wouldn't have wanted to, because it's tough, with especially with how close it ended up bouncing. Backflip, because I knew he jumped there, by the way, but would have been tough to get a redirect and score that with how far forward it was. And yeah, there I'm ready to shoot, because I know it's coming across at me, but I'm a bit awkward, and I saw a teammate jump, so yeah, I'm leaving that. Just backflip. Then if he didn't score it, I'm probably in a better position to follow up or whatever. I think my power slide got stuck there, but that's fine. I don't want to jump on third. Try to hit this right. Stay with this. Guide it away. Popped up, like straight up on me, so I don't really want to leave that in front of the net. I don't know where my teammates are. Just stay with it. Should have been ready for that earlier. Just kind of saw it coming at me and stopped thinking. It's fine. I can take this. And then do nothing. God, that's a good 50. I'm not jumping for that. I probably should have, but that was tough. Jump for this one, though. Yeah. Yeah. Turn your brain off. Play Rocket League. Yes, sir. I just play to win every kickoff. Right at him. He's going a bit off center, though. It'll be hard to get back on course. I have time to get this mid boost. Now I can go here and be third. Cool. Just wait. See where this goes. He's lurking. That's off. I'm good. Play net. Now we're awkward. Again, just backflip. I don't need to go up. Can hit this. So I just hit it left. Get it out. Teammate's not going. I will be first. Taking a bad path, though. Just take the boost so they don't. I can chase this, especially because I know he was low. Don't read it, of course. I bumped him into bumping each other, though. Also get that bump. Okay. We have chaos on the map. Just take this boost. Oh boy. He's too close. I don't really want to jump in. Of course, they have the cherry pick, though. Yeah. I'm just too close there, I think, because obviously I'm in a decent spot to shoot it, but I'm still third, so I'm kind of just having to respond to what my teammate does. And so then I just have to turn back once he misses that, but I'm too far up so I can't get back. Maybe I could have tried to dive in front earlier there to block the cherry pick, but I did seal his boost, but I spawned where it was coming up. No, that's unlucky. And it's just in. Great. I don't know what happened to the guy I stole the boost of, but obviously low boost, he may just not have been able to get there. I can't jump at this. It's over me. Which isn't ideal, but now that's fine. No immediate threat, so we have time. I can go backboard here. That's fine. One of us hit it. Give space. Decent bang. Again, decent, but it does unfortunately just kind of set him up perfectly. Just take it away, first of all. Good steal, but yeah, I can't do anything there. I get that boost. Don't know that I'm going to be able to do too much with it. Just 0 seconds. Yeah, no one's there for a shot, so at the very least didn't give them a look. Okay, not bad, especially because he missed the boost. Do get the beat there. I do definitely force. Okay. Fortunately, we are both there still, so now it's a 1v1. Didn't really do anything. Almost worked out for him, but we get the save. We're good. I'm just jumping. Should have to hit this forward. That's... Oh. You know what? My bad, I guess. Like, it is in their net. But I was just assuming... I have a teammate behind me. The fact that he went low, I can wait. But my teammate was completely stopped. 0 momentum on the goal line. So then I guess that wasn't the right play because they couldn't dive. And then we almost got scored on. But instead, somehow it ended up in their net. You know what? I'm not quite sure. But hey, we won. I guess we take that. You know what? I guess so. Where is this win 10? There we go. Clean that to make sure it... Or claim that to make sure we can do it again. Same duo on the other team again now. Don't leave that. May have faked my teammate a bit. Either way, though, play got made. It's fine. Good try at the cut. Could tell it was there, but... The slowest jump of all time, perhaps? It's fine, though. Hopefully. Yeah. Listen, I played a game with these two. They don't have the coordination to connect on that. It's fine. Now, that could be an issue, but he had enough control. Had an incredible 52. Worked out great, so... All good. I got beat. Does get a dunk, which favors them. But good block. Good block again. That's off. I'm panicking. Don't worry. That was a good touch, and we're good. Okay. I was just thinking I might be a little bit too aggressive as third, but it worked out. 50 directly into me, so we're all good. Just play back here. Yeah, I'm beat. He's awkward. I'm so close to it. I could still try to get a touch on this. Hopefully makes it easier. Oh, well. Now I'm beat. Okay, I thought we missed that, but we did connect. Now I just try to get that up. I just can't let it go across, so any touch is better than no touch, even if that wasn't great. And dead, just have spawn left to get the boost. See where this gets banged. Yeah, that makes sense. Since he's up early, we'll just hit it. Get banged again. I get there. I wasn't sure if he was going to jump, but I know I can get a piece of it. And so I'm just going to go. I got pull shot into that Lamau. I take their boost again. Okay. I was there as an in case. Would have been cool. I'm probably not even scoring if he hits it at me, but, you know, put the option out there. Worked out fine. Unfortunately, the definition of patience. And it was an issue for them. That works out. Right at him. Get mid right. Teammate plays this. I turn. Want it forward. It is off. Hope maybe he gets it back. No. That's close. Yeah, he was going to look for a pass in that second touch, I think. So, definitely want to support that. That's fair. You know what? You know what? That was clean. No double commit at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, just threes. I'm not expecting him to go for the shadow jump there, but... Oh, well, this might just center. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. I mean, I pre-jumped it right, but he just let that bounce past. And so I'm at that point just trying to get a... Like, either read it bouncing down so I can shoot it, or try to read his pass across, which is what ended up happening. So, yeah. Saw that one happening, and it indeed happened. Then we go back to claiming challenges while we queue. Depending on time, I'll probably try to finish my threes placements here and then see where we're at. I might then finish one since it's just 3 games, but ones is an entirely different arena too. Because my rank is like very low. And yet some games I may still just get cooked. And I might be tired of the game by that point. So I can maybe just get 3 games, be good. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what sort of time we're at. Because this is probably game 14 of the stream. And so, pace-wise, we're probably not in a bad spot to try to get through that. And then I would be ranked in all the 3 main playlists. So if the goal here was placements, we would have done all of our placements in the main modes. And obviously I could play more, but I don't know. Go for rewards, but I don't know about that. I don't know what sort of rewards I'm at, if any. Because, again, I don't know if I'm ranked in any, like, extra modes, even. I might get beat here? No. Okay. This is a college, apparently. So we got a team going on. That's not me. This is not me either. Should have been, but... Oh, good. He's back. He's not reacting to that. Get the save. Very awkward spot, though. It's fine. I wish he had boost. That is unfortunate. We're fine. We're doing okay. This defense is not awkward, and we're doing great. I'm spawning left. We get the boost, and we're good. He gets another touch here. Okay. Is it open? It wasn't, but he scored. Yippee. Yeah, he played that 50 well. I think the opponent should have played it better. I think if he backflips, he at least forces it to the side, gives the team time, whatever, and we probably don't score. But he played it well on his end, and they made a mistake that allowed him to take advantage. We were going for a pinch, and that worked. Like, it didn't go screaming forward, but with my setup, it really wasn't going to. So it worked that I just popped up and at least beat one to let me follow. I wasn't going to get to that on contact, so I'm going back, and that worked out in a way I can follow it. This is unbeat. I'm not jumping. Oh, well, my team are too far up. I don't know. I guess they were expecting me to go. Or maybe, like, they weren't expecting the power on that. I feel like someone's got to be back. I don't know. Unlucky. We got time. We bounce back again. Big miss. Yippee. Let's go. He missed the be annoying challenge, which allowed him to take the shot. He tried to backflip there, but because he missed it, shot comes through, and they weren't ready for it. So that worked quite well. Oh. Great. Great. Yeah, I gotta get more on that, I suppose. Try to front flip it out to the side instead of back flipping. Probably what has to happen there. I mean, we're doing pretty well to get goals on the board, but unfortunately, they are ahead of the pace. As now we have just opened up, and it is a shootout. But again, we are staying in it, and so it remains a possibility that we can get ahead of the pace at some point. And I believe. Okay. And it's in my net again. Great. Yeah, I kind of got dusted here, right? Yeah, I just can't reach that. Okay, where is this gonna go? I can get that. Kind of rushed it in case he was gonna go. Didn't work out the greatest, but fine. Spawn right here. Be across, get the boost. I'm beat still. Can get this one though. See what he does, because he'll hit it. Get it forward. He'll bang that. Yep. Do have a teammate there. Made it awkward. He did still get a piece of it. Again, be annoying. That's a crazy double. I'm getting faked live in real time. Okay, shot. Bang! And we continue to just keep the game tied. Yippee! Maybe we won't concede immediately this time. Just a thought. That would be pretty cool. I have to wait. Win it forward. Can get a chow here. They are awkward, but he does get the clear. Teammate almost got there to force it through. Big miss. Yeah, nothing making out of it though. I'm dusted. No point in trying to stay up for that. Like, my read was kind of whack, and then I'm just so beat. He hits that, yeah. He's in a much better spot than me, so I kind of just rely on it. That's over me. Same thing, but this time he doesn't have boost. Fortunately, they did try to drop it down, which meant it fell down in front of him. Because I was afraid that that was going to be really high up, and he wasn't high up and didn't have boost, and so that could have got real awkward real fast, but they made it better for him. I missed, and it is in my net. Nice. Yeah, I think there could have been a play behind me there, but again, left him in a tough spot, and I think he trusted my hit, so that's kind of tough. Unlucky. We'll go right. Let them cheat. We have an AFK. Cool. I'm missing that. Cool. Tough. I wish he could follow that, because I don't really want to with where I'm at, but probably was the play. I do have to say, we also didn't get scored on immediately there, so it was technically an improvement, but we did still get scored on and not score, so same effect. I'm trying to jump more aggressively, do something, but it's not happening. Kind of just falling behind the pace here. 20 seconds to go. Okay, could have a look here. Never mind, we're losing the 50. Okay, but back pass? Nope, we are trying to cut forward and losing the 50. Could be something here. Nope, we're losing the 50 to the ground. Okay. You know what? Fair enough. My bad. To be fair, played 4 games with that duo. They're 1-3. Won once with them on my team. They did a lot more than me that game, like the scoreboard showed. I don't know. I didn't feel like I was making mistakes, but I wasn't doing that much with the ball technically, so probably somewhere on the blame list. This is a boost. It astounds me that whatever this bug is, they have never fixed it. That when you open a drop, if the result is a boost, you can hear the boost audio for a half second. That has been a bug for unbelievably long. Same team. Well, let's see. See how this one goes. Like, I feel like that has always been a boost. Even since crates, I want to say. Probably since they switched to that animation, and yet it just has never... Can't really go on that. Never been fixed. That's not even on. Take it. He got the boost, which is kind of absurd. It's also on top of Patrick that I think he kind of panicked. I think he panicked, but at the same time, it's basically on top of him that he doesn't have that many options. And yeah. Chromo spawned there, didn't go back. Not sure if he could have been back for the play, but definitely didn't play in a way that allowed him to do anything there. So if he could have, he removed the possibility. Okay, another double commit. I have to wait back here. Don't hate the flip forward by him. Again, if they do slow it down, he gets pressure. That's fine. Kind of a similar situation to last time. That barely skipped a touch, put it right on top of Patrick, but got something on it this time. This is a pinch that's way over my head. He got that crazy well. Should be a save here. Oh boy, that's the save. Fair enough. My bad. I did not see the vision. I assumed we might get something across net, but no, just kill it and follow it up. Fair play. Okay. There's the goal. And we're even. Sure. The arrow's just waiting because I don't know where that's going to bounce. I'm hoping it bounces up somewhere for the reason you saw, because they weren't really ready for it. But I was not entirely sure. That's my goal. You cannot seal it. So I just waited back. Worked out well. I'm also not entirely sure how that went in either. I saw he was going to 50 me, so I played the 50, and it was an open net. I also should have spawned on the other side there. I just knew there was the boost there, but then we all collected and just sat right in the same place. I don't know where Patrick is going. He wants boost, and he's going on an odyssey to find it. He got their boost, I think. Fair enough, Patrick. Good double. And all of his boost is gone. We might see him in a couple years, probably. No, this time he has a back corner. He didn't get it, so he'll go to the other corner. Fair enough. I'm bummed, can't follow. Get mid left, I can be ready for this play. Did get the dunk there. Take their other boost. Try to build the pressure. I'm dusted here, still try. Does leave Chromo alone, but especially with that play, he can get there. Yep. Cover left side. That's not at me. Patrick's there. Bang. Good shot. A lot more going on in threes, but I don't know. I think it's also a different pace again because we're starting in a different place. But, you know, we're balling. If we win this one, I think we'll be like 3-1. Somewhere around there. Might be like 4. Might be like 3-2. Might be 4-1. Only up 1 though. This play is tough because again, I kind of chase for the boost. I don't get it. I don't have that many plays. That probably isn't great, but I also don't want to slam it back, and I also don't want to leave it with free control. So I'm kind of just trying to like play it back towards my corner to limit their shots, but didn't get it far enough and kind of set it up anyway. Spawn left to be further from the play. I have to pad either way. Okay, get mid boost here. I can take this. Play the 50 or the fake, I guess. The fake worked well for him because obviously it was just a slow shot, so without anything to speed it up, it's an easy save. I can chase this, get one more. He does get beat. I'm kind of slow back. Find my fastest option to get that boost. Stay supersonic. Okay, play net here. Okay, no one's... I was going to say no one's jumping, but Patrick has us. We're good. Because I was back in net, and then unfortunately Chromo joined me back in net, so then we're kind of just doing the same thing, and neither one blocking the shot too effectively if he plays it well, but Patrick put a hand up. Knew his role, played it well. So, good. Still holding our lead. That's all Patrick. Kind of get back cover a little bit. Ooh, for that. Slow it down, keep it up. There we go. Another 50. Should be 50, Patrick. The fake is not ideal for us, to say the least. Get a touch out, though, and that worked. Little team play to get it away, I guess. Not exactly what I was fully calculating, but it worked out that way. Just wait. This is really awkward. I had a bad jump. Oh, it's not in if we aren't panicking. And we somehow get it out anyway. You know what? Fair enough, Chromo. I don't know. That's kind of on them for not being ready for it, I feel like. I'm not jumping yet. Yeah. Assuming he hits that, which he should, I am dusted, so no point. This is off. Good touch. I can get one. Keep it awkward, and I can follow it to do the same. Echo's going all the way back. No point chasing him. I can get mid-boost here. Plenty of time. Because I know they're both back, and so I should have time to get that and get behind at least one of them. That say Chromo lost a 50 there. Patrick should be there for another one. And so I should be able to back him up by the time he has to make a play. Try to get this down. Go. There we go. Patrick kind of clutch. Went kind of crazy. What are we at? 5? Yeah. Do I have anything on rewards, or do I just have 0 to 10 bronze? Yeah, because I haven't played in any games while ranked. 2s was the first playlist I got ranked in, and that was earlier this stream, so yes, sir. I guess I've given myself something more to timestamp in the VOD, because I can timestamp 2s, 3s, and then probably a little bit of 1s, again, depending on how long we're at here. New players. That's not ideal. Neither is that. Oh no, Patrick on the other team. Didn't see that. Oh, it's a decent rock. Patrick wasn't perfect, but like I said, he was a bit clutch. He definitely got the touches we needed out of him. Well, now he's off the field, so that's good. Where's the double going? Have to play the 50 there. Try to force, see if I can make it awkward. Double? No. Bounce out so far. Great save. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Patrick is there when they need him. Okay. That was a good shot, though. Aldino. Dino is so dusted. Got a bump, though. That touch is behind me, so that's not great. Albie rushed himself. Bad jump. Go back. Ooh. Okay, good 50. Try to get mid boost. Should have time. Yep. Can play third here. No shot, but I can cut that off. On pre. Okay, fast me. Don't waste the boost. Get back around. Albie should go. Yep. Play it down. Should be high of net, I think. May have been on. Dino's going first. Kind of want to stay behind him. Would have liked to be able to grab that boost, but that is committing forward quite far, so if it's not safe, can't do it. I can't bump. I'm just kind of here for fun. Get a bump there, but that ain't doing anything. Got a boost steal. Now we're trying to cover. Now we're mid. Nope. Oh, well. I jumped out there because I'm not sure if he's going to hit it out, so I'm just trying to cover both. May have made my play worse, maybe unnecessary, but again, just trying to cover the option. Playing net here. Oh, pretty. Yeah, basically just trying to read that touch. Get a good double out of it. Get it the other way. He should save. Do get a dunk, but not a great bounce. Does turn into a shot, but saved. It's a good cut. Makes things awkward for us. I do get a block. I'll probably spawn right because the play's going left. And it's in. Fair enough. And when my demo spawns, unless the ball is like going at a side and I can play it, I usually just try to pick the side away from play. because then I know I'm not going to be in the way, and I should be able to get to wherever the play is. Like, if it's downfield or if it's in the other corner, then I can spawn on the other side and, like, react. Now, of course, especially if it is downfield, and there's boost on one side, no boost on the other, then that might change, because then I'm going to look for that boost. So that makes things easier, or I can make plays quicker, but I don't know. Demos, I just kind of don't want to spawn wrong. And so, like, if I got demoed now, I probably wouldn't want to spawn left. Just because then, depending on where the ball goes, I could be immediately just in the way, have no play. That's not great. Have to wait here. It's a good center. No one's ready. I get beat, so I'll get the boost. Be safer. Get a 50. Got bumped back as well, which means we can make the next play, but we don't need to. I'm going to wait because he's going to pop it. Yeah, past me, but limited his options. That's way high too, so no real threat. Team panicked a little bit, but they got it away. Albie has one. Let's cut, and I'm beat. Got a 50 there, though. Got the boost. I'll jump. I know my teammate isn't, so can get a piece of it, trying to make it awkward again. Then just knock it down. Can't. Wait on corner here. Okay, does come to me. Grover's low boost, otherwise that would have been a good time for him to turn and play it. And, oof, almost took advantage of the panic. I might get dusted here. That might not be great. Albie plays it well. We're good. Don't have boost. Good challenge, Dino. He'll go for another. I'm bumped into it. Maybe in? No, okay. I couldn't really do more with a shot there, partially just because I had no business expecting it. But I don't know. I rolled it bottom right. That was a good way to put that. Just not going to turn into a goal. It shouldn't have even been a shot, really. Not a great touch. He misses. I'm bumped, though. Still saved. The bump made it a little bit more awkward, though, I will say. Fortunately, we are good. All right. 6 down. 4 to go. 16:37. So well into GC2, which can be a bit of a struggle. Couple seasons ago, I did have to start in like 1400, I think. Just because, you know, again, rank decay, that's where it put me. That is a bit of a tough climb. Because, again, as you can see, even if I feel like I'm playing better, the level itself fluctuates so much that it is hard to find your place in a slower game. And so it's hard to win. But, you know, all good. We got a boy Grover and Albie. Dino on the other side. I do respect the Tour de Force title, by the way. SSL and quads. Which I think is just chaos. We stick by the name. I am diving. I am dusted. This is in my net. Fair play. That simple, really. Oh, we got Bluke on the other side, too. That was a good cut and flick. Probably should have been more patient since I'm last, but ideally I kind of just am thinking don't give them the chance to control it. Because if I'm fast enough, I get at least a 50, which just buys time, and I'm kind of okay. But was just dusted, so it became the wrong play, obviously. To wait here, can get a bang away. He should have a touch. Teammate can get there. Yep, good 50 LB. I think it's wide. Yeah, barely. Grover's too close, but I can't really jump over him. Couldn't really jump into that play anyway. Kind of just had to wait regardless. They do save that. Shot. Good save again. That went straight through me. Don't really regret diving because I feel like I kind of have to try. Good save as well. So we're good. We reset. Kind of going the wrong way. Yeah, that was not great. I'm dusted again. It was not great by Grover, though, I have to say, because he used all of his boost to kind of do nothing. This wasn't a great first touch. Took him backwards, like I said. And then the flip gave up control of the ball, and yet he still used the rest of his boost trying to boost after it. So just kind of a broken play that wasted more resource than it needed to. I feel like as soon as he flipped, he kind of just has to stop boosting, land, maybe try to jump again, whatever. But kind of abandon and salvage what you can from it. That touch is useless. Didn't get it down at all. That miss is also rough. Good pinch. Okay. Get a 50 forward again. I can't turn on that. I have no boost now. Can try to turn and go. Is that in? Bang. Okay. Yeah, he tried to go straight at me, so he gave me a challenge, and then they weren't ready for it. So a bit fortunate that that goes in, but just kind of falls on them not playing safe at all, as they probably should have. I'll go right. I can take this. A double would have been great, but in saying that, he scored. So that worked perfectly. I maybe could have liked to flick to get it more across center, a double to again push it down across center, but it bounced out, which makes it easier for a follow-up shot, and he sunk it, even though it was very far to the corner. So fair play to Albie. That was a nice shot, and we take the goal. I'm going to take that. I shouldn't have, I think, because he had time. My fear is I just kind of want to speed things up instead of waiting on him to like recover and take the shot, but because no one was even close to going, I feel like he had the time. That's probably better to slow it down. All good. Go back post. Grover goes. Good 50. Bounce is awkward though. Straight at me. Expected him to go faster. I kind of played that like I was dusted, trying to look for a dunk, but because he didn't go, I had time to slow it down more. Grover hits that. Good bang by Albie. This should get hit before it just centers. Even if by Albie. Okay, can't get there. All good, get their boost. Good bang again. See where Blook puts this. That's Albie's. Good demo. Couldn't force it through. Kind of having to play both because I don't have an open net, so I have to try to 50 it. Okay. You know what, fair enough. I'm not playing the miss there either, I feel like. Grover's beat, I had to cut. Obviously it worked. Like, I know Grover's probably going to go, but just seeing that there's someone behind me, I don't really want to wait. So I'm just banging it across. If I have to chase it myself, if it eventually gives it away, whatever, it's better than a potential opportunity for them. So we just cut that out. And obviously good on Albie to, first of all, be there. And again, an absolute slammer of a shot. I'm not doubling that. Try to get there. Probably a pinch. Yeah. Just getting the block worked out. Get mid right as well. Take those. Slam. There. Let's wait over here. Close. Got their boost. Oh boy. That double sucks because Grover has a good touch, but also if Grover's patient, then obviously that touch was good because it allows us to control and not get scored on. So that's a classic situation where neither one is getting a bad play, but because both went, no matter what, well, that is probably the worst way that play can go, where Albie takes it back and they both jump, because then no one's really back to play it, and yet the ball is. Versus if Grover wins that, then it's downfield anyway. Whatever. It was a win. Didn't matter. Was unpunished. 3 more. Then we got 3 games of ones, and we're good. We're out. 1650. We'll see how far we go. I think we're still only at 1 loss. So, not bad. I think that tracks, because we are like up 70. Or like 80. Which again, tracks for like 6 and 1. Because 6 times 15 would be like 90, minus 10, or minus 15. So yeah, just about. It's kind of awkward. It's not great either, but he cheated up a little bit close, which makes his shot more awkward. And they all committed. Yeah. That bump killed us, though. Because, again, this attempt at a save wasn't terrible, but the problem is Grover, like, caught it slightly, and so then it needs a follow-up, and he got bumped off of that follow-up. Okay, again, need to make a play here eventually. That'll work. Can just chase it. Try to put some pressure on, but they're both doing the same thing, so didn't really matter if I got something there, because the other one just would have made the play. My wheel caught the wall there and stopped me, like, completely. It was weird. I guess because I wasn't really holding throttle. Don't really know where to play here. Just gonna get that roost. That's high. Probably should have had that on target initially. Now we're not gonna score. Yeah. Do get that boost, which is important, but I'm not saving it anyway because that didn't hit me well enough. That should have been saved, but I guess I flipped wrong. I just need to get enough on it to get to the corner, and because it just clipped the front of my car, it just pushed it to the side, not hard enough. So, obviously I was left in a 3v1 there, but that still should have been a save. I should have flipped differently. It's okay. End result. They're so awkward, but it's not going to be anything. Good 50 at least. Cut. Nice. Kind of open, but tough play. That was a good shot. Had to run at it. Oh boy. Okay, that's over me. Can we follow? No, they're reading it well. Grover is getting bullied as well. Should still have it, but yeah, that's not great. Cuts right at them again. Good demo. It's important. I'm just jumping. Try to put pressure. They are both up. He's getting at least a 50 here. Yeah, Grover's alone, so good luck. At the very least, not going to turn into offense too quickly. Not in our net yet, but I'm also scared of this play. That was a good takeaway. Force it down. Of course, it does get blocked. He'll have another 50 here. Can't demo. I'm really deep. Still get a 50 there, but it's cleared again. We can't break through the defense. Feels like we can get by like one or two, but there's always someone there. Of course, I'm no boost, so I'm just beat here every time. Can't jump on that. It'll be Dino. Eventually, at least. Turned into mine, but I can't do anything with it. Can't. Same story there. Good 50 though. Attaboy Grover. Good force in, good force in. Back within one. Oh boy. Well, that's a mistake. Obviously I'm last. I think I gotta wait. But got the first save trying to chase it. I gotta wait though, because no one's behind me, so lose it, it's in my net. And we're right back to where we were. And I'm leaving him alone, and it's in my net yet again, perhaps, but no, we're good. He's out of boost. Do anything though? Didn't get the reset. That's too high, and we double committed, so now it's nothing. I think Grover was behind me, so I wasn't expecting him to jump. That's like the classic issue of, but the shot looks so good, but yet you're third man, so you can't go. And like in a real, say a game with a team, that would come down to comms, because if you can properly call the second man off, it's probably good, but no way of seeing him. And so I'm second man, I'm gonna jump at it. Okay, but we are back within 1 again. That pass worked out really well. Got over him off the post. And Grover there for the good follow-up. 50 seconds. Do got time. Kind of have to wait on this, though. He's going to go over his teammate. Can't follow that. Don't need to, though. Maybe kind of open? Oh, boy. Not like that. I gotta be honest, I think there was an angle at a shot. Not entirely sure, but never know because that was not a shot. Okay, double. In. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. That'll do. That'll definitely do. That'll tie the game. Alright. Gotta win it still, though. No one up for it. Play net for now. I am the only one with boost until Grover gets back. Still gotta wait on Dino here. I kind of have to jump. Got a 50. Nice touch. Should be down. It's still up. And beat. Should drop. That works, okay. I don't hate. Like, I think he could have let it bounce, and there could have been some risk that he didn't, but I don't hate it because you don't know someone's there, that if they're there for the shot, you at least probably get a 50. You just hope that you don't hit it at someone by keeping it up. Okay, we're crazy. I maybe could have left it, but I'm not risking it. I'm putting it in. That's a comeback. We take those. Yeah, I think it was in. One aerial goal. I'll say so. 2 for 4. Good shooting. Good shooting. Man, our team was just all higher than them, huh? Like, that's just not good matchmaking, I feel. I thought that was something that typically did. That it'll put, like, the highest with the lowest and, like, the middle with the middle. But no, we were just all 3 higher than them. That's kind of tough. Maybe that's a result, because I know the MMRs it shows there are a result of after the MMRs have been added and taken away. But I feel like that was a pretty big difference. Like, there was a 1600 and a 1690, and then I was 1660 and they had a 1620. Like, that difference isn't coming. Maybe, I guess, we could have both been 1640, but most people also aren't gaining 15 like I am, so it just kind of feels like a matchmaking thing. Well, we got 2 games of 3s left. Almost ranked there. Then we just got 1s. So, on our way. On our way. And we can only fall so far at this point. We're probably guaranteed at least like 1630, so solidly 1600s. But we'll see how high we can go. If we can end closer to 1700. Which is, again, at least where I should be. I should at least be GC3 in both, I think. And if I grind, I could probably get a bit higher. Or that is probably, like, if I just play the game more than none, I could probably get, like, mid-1700s. I don't know if I can go much higher than that, especially with I've been playing, but possible. Don't know, because I don't play the game to find out. What's going on in that game? Obviously, Lemon was talking about it. What else has happened? What do we got going on? Oh, it's a close game. It is 1 field goal difference in the third. Also, though, with 2 minutes left in the third, there's only been 3 points in the quarter, so, you know. We got Luke again. We got Dino. Against the trip. 3 stack? Yeah, okay. We ball. Solid 2 here. In? Yeah. Good power, good power. Gave me the opportunity. I got good power on it, so it's hard to block. Alright, we get mid left. did beat my own teammate there, but I don't know how much he was doing. I was hoping for a setup, although no one there to play it. I'm taking this again. It was coming at me, so I wanted to take it, but it was slow enough I probably could have left it to him, because I did see he was trying to follow it. But again, I'm over there. I'm committing to the play. That's bad. That is unfortunate. What went wrong here? I think he got beat, and I didn't get a good touch. I may have got bumped on it or after it. And so it just kind of sat in front of the net still. That's a good play forward, though. We wait. We are dusted. Good luck, Dino. Okay, that worked out. A little boost on Blook, but does enough to prevent the goal at least, which is of course what matters initially. Or immediately at least. Just jump. Work for the play. Decent drop down. I just dead. Spun right. I have to pad, but better spot to be in. Jump. Try to get dunk here. No. Great, because I'm beat to this boost, but if I get the boost, I can maybe try to jump for a redirect there. Or like a doink or something, but doesn't matter too much. I'm beat to that. I can cut to this. No shot. I'm not cutting on that. Get mid right. Give him space. Just play behind him. That went so far up and not forward at all, so then my jump was bad. Keep it away. Still just more shots though. Blue should have that. Good dribble. Good save though too. Good effort all around. Cut it off. Beat. I can't follow. We are all three forward, which is fantastic. Can cut this off though. Again, just stop the breakout a little bit. So the Undino. Make sure I'm out of his way and try to pad. Okay, once we get popped, just try to force. Hopefully that's good enough. Okay. Almost didn't go directly back enough to get there, but we're good. We got it. Nice. Pop it up. I can't do much more than that. Good 50 by Dino, I feel like, given the circumstance. A little awkward. Can't shoot that, facing the wrong way. Can try to jump at this. Bad jump. So got there to get a piece. Hit that right at him. Trying to get it around him, but he played it well for that touch, so. Okay, way back. Hopefully no shot. Yeah, we're good. Good clear. They should definitely save. That's a great double as well. Have to be aware of the double here. Spun left again, away from the current play. Worked out well. And there's the force out. Now we kind of try to cover second man, get a 50 here. Don't jump yet, because I'm not getting there. Hopefully Dino plays. Yeah, I can't play that though. He'll bang. I have to be back. I'll jump. I can't get there. Yeah. Kind of hoping Blook would play second, I think. I get why he's not, but I can't really play it. And so then it's just kind of awkward where, again, we're waiting. And I think I may have faked him, that he might have jumped if he knew I wasn't going to get there. But just a bad spot to be in because I don't really want to wait. I have no boost here. He missed a shot. Hopefully we can get it away. Yeah, we're good. I get back corner. I'm going directly the wrong direction. I get out to the side, so it's fine, but certainly not ideal. Yeah. I mean, that was predictable, but it's still so hard to block. Kind of gave him the space, and he did it. Not going to throw out the forfeit. If it goes to 2 out of 3, I might, just because it is a very difficult win if it's possible, and I don't want to hold them in here, but Good save. Kind of needed that one, I feel. Maybe? Needed a shot there at least. Just not nearly enough time. Yeah. Now we go. Definitely not happening at this point. Alright, one more threes. Also more of these, so we'll just kind of work on getting through them while we're queuing. Probably only get one, maybe two, but... Yo, big duck. Love to see it. Yeah, we got two at least. Carbon fiber. It's not bad. I definitely have it. It might be legacy, but I do like it. I just don't do much with them. Really, I just like anodized. Right back here. Let him play it. That's high. Barely. Good clear. I might just bang back. I'll jump at him. Try to force him up at least. He's playing a 50. Worked out well. Still awkward though. That's off. I have to get back here. Okay. He'll cut. It's fine. Would have cut if there's a more immediate play. I'm waiting on this. I have time to. Yeah, because the play's going to take time to develop like that. So I can afford to wait on it and let the play develop in front of me. I don't want to take that boost because I have way too much too. If I was at like 50, it's technically better pathing with where I ended up, but having 90, I'm not taking that boost. Can't get there. I'm most likely going to try a backboard shot like that, but there I just had no chance at it. Good double. I mean, he's on it. He's kind of schmoving. Got a 50 forward. They should have time to play it though. It's on their backboard. See where Book plays it. Good dunk. You play it back in front. Make it awkward. Good dust. Crazy. Yeah, like read that, I guess, man. Mid left. That's Book's. Good slam. Third, I can't jump there. Just have to wait and see on this. Okay. Turned into mine. I think Bluk would have gone, but kind of landed in front of him. My momentum took me towards it, so I just committed. Yeah, it dropped under me. Try to cut that off. You can stay with that. Just try to be his mid. That's behind me. Now we try to get back. I can't get there. That's a good shot. Took advantage of the patient shadow. Didn't cover back post well, and he punished that. So, fair play on them, but sucks. Have to pad, of course. Hopefully he's kind of low, but fair play. I guess he just gets that flick even if he didn't have a lot of boost. One of them has it. No double, that's not great. Look has it. Good double, still right at them. You let it go by. Yeah, man, I'm spectating. And I'm not liking what I'm seeing, unfortunately. There's just no way for me to get involved in that, so we just have to hope. And again, just couldn't get there. I have no boost to dive at this, so I, again, just kind of have to watch. He played it in a way that could have been punishable, but no one there to punish it, so it's completely okay. I would argue perhaps maybe the same there. Man, They just have someone there for the save every time. They're giving the shots, but they just have the save. Yeah, they're kind of have to spawn in it because there could be a play, and so I need to be there for it, but just kind of not involved. If I spawn a little earlier, I have a play on spawn there. Letting him get by me, it's probably my net. Yeah, they are not missing that shot. This game is just not playable. Just all around unplayable. Make sure you throw GG in, and then I believe we are done with threes. Yeah, so we'll just get our games of ones and get out of here. Good stream overall. Again, those threes went pretty well. We'll see about the ones, because ones... Oh, it's a boost. I think that's sacred. No, it's rainbow. Fair enough. Still a boost. Never hasn't been annoying and a letdown, but... Because even if you get an interesting, like, rarity, like you get an import, you're still like, oh, well, it's just a boost. I don't care. I guess, like, with import, it could be standard, but also you hear the audio, so you know it isn't. Also, I have to say, not a great kickoff to start. I'm not great at ones. I feel like I never have been. It's just when I am playing well, I can kind of just skill my way to being decent. But that comes and goes, and this is a bad start, because I'm just getting bullied on 2 kickoffs in a row. And it is kickoffs, but the lead is still hard to overcome, especially when I am struggling. I would say the part that goes the most is probably the offense. Okay, so we're just diving. Fair play. I didn't control that really at all either. Yeah, we are just diving. We are pure aggression, nothing in between. Awesome. Well, that's his playstyle. We'll see if he changes it up, but until then, seems pretty clear to me. He's going to go and hit that. And dusted, because again, he's just going to go. Just chow. Turn into a shadow. Go up. Terrible jump. I'm not blocking anything. Now again, he's not trying to sit back, set up a play. He just went straight forward with it. Because when someone goes up like that in ones, you always got to think about the bump. Missed the shot. Might get another look at it. Yeah, okay. So his first attempt at hitting it took him that far out of the play, but yeah, he just goes. If I know he's anywhere near the ball, I know he's going to attempt to hit the ball. Bit too slow. I can get over him here. Will be in a bit of a rough spot, but I'm going to go up on the post, because then can't really shoot it over me as easily. He's going to cut in on this, because again, he can't leave it. So if I go, then that's an issue for me. I get a 50 here. Would like to try to shoot that. Should just go back. Now I should try to take it up, do something more, especially because that isn't that big of a commitment, so now I can get out. Can dive in here. If I don't hit that, that's awful, but I do, so it's fine. I don't know where I'm going. I just have to try to get out of this without getting scored on. And I'm nowhere near the boost pads, which sucks. I have to play further back on defense. Fortunately, shot is savable, but I'm just diving with no boost, so it's in my net. Decision making. Decent on some of that. Bad on the rest. Should be in, but nope, off the crossbar. Because I'm not shooting it, apparently. That's it now. Okay. Again, I'm consistently keeping it within 1, but I have to pull it back and get the lead, so we'll see. Not a lot of saves so far in this game. Offense has been goals. He's just going to go for another flick. He recovers faster. Kind of messed himself up there. Does give me another aerial play. Probably smart, because I'm just not going to score it. Did get the bump there, but didn't land in a position to shoot, so it's fine for him. Okay, he's reading that. You know what? Fair enough. He did miss the shot, but kind of earned it, so. I just did not hear him jump. And I guess his play there is he's kind of expecting me probably to go faster at the wall. And so he pre-jumped like that, because if I go up the wall, he then can get like a pitch 50 with me. But instead, because I just tried to like control it to make it awkward for him, that way he was already on it. So it worked out, but probably not in the way he expected when he decided to make the play. And I'm just going to get there fast. Trying to make it awkward. Not really doing so. Try to get the boost. Be faster again, but it's not really any pressure building here. And it just kind of feels like a time bomb until I overcommit and get dusted. So it's a way to discharge the pressure, but again, how am I going to get a goal out of anything here? I know he's just going to go, but I went fast enough that he didn't. Still have plenty of boost. Don't want to dive, been scored on for that before. Bump might save him, and the ball is just hit too hard. Just couldn't shoot it immediately. If I could, then that's obviously a look because he was out of the play, but problem here is, again, I'm down, so I'm the one who needs to score. And now I'm giving him time on the ball. So he just probably needs to try to get this over me. That unfortunately went too far over me. And now it's just open, because I also kind of bumped him on the way through. Awesome. Well, he gave it to me. So we take it. That was an absolute moon flick. And he landed on me, which messed him up. So I got the shot. So now we're back in it. But as I said, I need to catch up and get the lead. So I still need to score the next goal. And it's not happening. And now we're right back in the same position, but with much less time. Yeah, I mean, that went so perfectly for him. Ball controlled at the midfield boost with no chance for me to contest. And now I've given it right back to him again. So if I contest there, he just goes over me. Same thing right now. And yet, if I wait, he probably just wins the 50. And so that is just a completely chalked position to be in. Yeah. Nothing I can do. Again, like I said, just didn't have the offense, so I started behind and couldn't make it up. Unlucky. That was just a game of offense, and neither team or neither player really had defense. And just kind of got cooked. Yeah, the main place I fall short, like I'm decent at the mid game, but I just don't have the offensive threat. My flicks aren't great. I feel like every time I go up, it's kind of a miracle if I score on it. Like I need a good reset, but it doesn't happen most of the time. And so I kind of just need to play really good defense and then win the midfield really hard, because anything where it's more back and forth like that, I'm probably just not going to score enough when he's playing smart and not giving me like free counters. That's kind of cool. Like, you know, can't use paint finishes on the decal, so kind of hard to design a little bit, but T-White, we take it. Okay. Team Brazil with 140 ping. I think he's Sam. Gives us control. Let's test the waters of this. But I'm already messing up and have to drop, which is a death sentence. And the worst way I could have done that as well. I don't know. There's no good way to drop though. Once I mess up, I'm just kind of cooked. This is a bad one to jump at because the ball is already a little off the wall, so it's hard to control. So then, again, once you lose control, GG. Okay, I'm just getting completely faked. Awesome. Like, obviously bad defense should save it, but like I'm reading that. That's fine. Also hit the ball, so it just ends up in my control. See him going there, so no immediate threat off it. Just try to bang it up. And I'm missing the shot anyway, so don't worry. There's not like there's any threat on him. He just scores. You know, decent play if I score it, but I don't, and so it's in my net for free. Kickoff goal. Yippee, let's go. Best part of 1v1s directly in my net. Or in his net, fortunately. End up with control again, but what can I do with it? Especially because it's on the wall, so we're in a little bit of an awkward spot. No power on the flick. Probably would have blocked it anyway. Can't get over him. Could have tried to get more of a block, or a bump there. Again, we're all the way on the wall, so I can't really, like, cut. He's ongoing. We'll take it. We'll take it. He was awkward. He knew he had to do something. Didn't do it right, but happens. There was a non-zero chance he did it again. That's in his net. He tried to go get the boost. Didn't have the time to do so. I just barely got back to it. And if I don't, it's probably in my net. But took the risk and we got it. Same thing. Play it forward. Force him to catch. See, but the good thing for him here is there's probably no threat. Yeah, he gets the 50. Did force the 50 though, so it could have gone a lot worse for me. Too high. Decent play, it looks like, but nope, too high. Just don't want to get demoed here. Oh, but I'm going to just give it to him for free. I'm so lucky he didn't shoot, because what was that even? I don't know. The unfortunate thing about Rocket League is I can't get the ban on that immediately either. I have to wait until a goal, especially in ones where I can't AFK for a half second. Don't worry, we'll get it. Oh, he missed the boost. And I'm 50ing it directly into my net. Awesome. Clutch, save. But again, I'm always on this sidewall. Okay, we got there. Bang. Kickoffs are working in my favor, which could be a ping thing. Yep. Especially when he's up on the backboard, I'm just going to be annoying. Sit and wait for him. As soon as he starts to come at me, then I power it up. I feel like the main win con for him there with when I have that play in mind is wait for it to stop bouncing. Because there's a point where, given that I'm trying to power shot it, I still need to play it on a bounce. And so if I wait too long, it will no longer be bouncing and I can't get the same power shot. So then he can get a better challenge on me. So what I probably would have done is just rush the shot anyway and hope it worked. I didn't get the reset. Client side thought I did there, but server side he didn't, which is the way you get lag resets now. And I know obviously I didn't get it because of the noise, but the lag reset kind of reassures me that it was close. Get it away. I should probably be like slower with it, but I don't really want to be trapped in my half. I can get that boost. Force it up. Get a 50 out of this. Not in because of course it's not. Should be able to get his boost again though, except I'm going to miss it. Pinch makes him a bit awkward on the control. Works in my favor because it forces him up. So I kind of just wait here. Because just like me, it can be difficult to get that shot through. So do have to learn who you're playing against if maybe they just hit that shot every time. But as long as they don't, it's definitely advantageous to just wait. Because if you wait on them to mess up, then it becomes a much easier save. And obviously, depending on how they mess up, it could just be in their net on the other end. 9 out of 10, one more. Yeah, we are like C1, C2, which is gross. I should not be that low, but as we saw, I did lose my first game, because especially when I'm not playing well, I can still lose here, so. Bad touch. Completely messed me up. Okay, he already looks awkward, so I'm just letting him do his thing. Yeah. I should probably be scoring on that, but didn't punish it well. Oh, well. Gave it to me. I just tried to go fast around, knew I didn't have it around him, but then he missed, and so it was around him anyway. And again, he probably could, like there's a non-zero chance at least, he could have recovered and tried to get back for a save, because I had turned away, but he didn't. And so I did get there. I can get the boost because he went so indirect there. I am dead. Spawn right's probably better. Left would have been. But left would have been because in my mind, my goal is get the boost and then turn into the play. But again, because he just hit it right at me, then the spawn worked. Here, get the boost. And I can get into this position quite easily. But I can't make any real threat out of it. In fact, I'm almost getting scored on a counterattack, so yeah, that was certainly not fantastic. Just stop moving there to not get demoed. I would much rather just give the ball up, especially because I haven't been shown much threat yet. So I'm not really scared of him on the ball thus far. But now I'm just going to stay too far and get balled, and now it becomes open, so doesn't need threat if I give him the mistake. Fair enough. Okay. Take the 50 again. Get this boost so he can't. Go for a catch. One's classic. We got a bit ahead of it. Now we're back to the same spot. Pretty confident he doesn't have a lot of boost, but do I do anything about that? No, not really. I'm in fact going to get dusted, and it is in my net. Offense. What is it? I don't know. I'm not good at pressuring. Because there it wasn't as like much a case as earlier. But once he gets like turtled in his net, and I know he doesn't have boost, I just kind of end up going back and forth and not doing anything about it. And obviously that is a situation that should be winning for me. And I should probably be scoring on it much more often than not. But don't know how to offense that well, so just kind of stall. The wonderful kickoff goal. And I'm right back behind. Love it. Fantastic. Might come back my way later in the game. I don't know. We'll see. Not on this one. Well, no, definitely not on this one with that shot. And that's a bad bounce, so I can't score. Can try for a shot? Nope, that is so far skied. I'm gonna be cringe. Is it cringe? Absolutely. But especially because I'm behind a goal. I don't want to just abuse demos, but behind a goal, I'll take one. 100%. I don't have a save halfway into this game. Yep, that's a ones player. Must be playing the game very well to not have a single save. And it continues, apparently, because that is all the way in far post, I guess. Like, I don't know, man. He's just slotting it. He's hitting this. And that's really awkward for me. This is as well. Misread it. We take those. That was the same play, basically. Just try to bang it up in the top corner and see if it catches him off guard. It did, because I think he played it like he thought it was off target. And it was off the post, but he misread the post bounce, so it just bounced out to me for free. I can't score that. I don't want to dive to a 50. I don't want to here either. It's so favorable to him, I feel like. And I don't want to do that, because that's just awful. I have scored on that before. You can obviously just get a crazy ground pinch. I don't want to commit too hard to this. I can't turn on that. I'm sure there's a point where it's smart that I should, but it's always so risky, because if you get beat, GG. No power. Okay, I'm lucky it didn't go the other way there. I drove into that. I didn't even choose a spawn. It didn't matter though. If I spawn right, he's already past me. I was kind of thinking the demo as well, but just the way our paths met, he found it, so GG is in my net. Okay, that's probably our return on that kickoff goal earlier. Obviously still had to earn it with my shot instead of just an easy goal, but still a goal immediately on kickoff. Let's see about this one. Should just have a 50 here. Not a great bounce. Bump might help, but it kind of messes us both up. Having to wait on that boost also messes me up. It's not a bad 50 for me. Try for a quick shot. He should be there. Okay. I was going to say if I was there I could punish it, but his second touch wasn't good enough, so I still punish it anyway. Am I going to win a ones game with 0 saves? Like, that's got to be illegal. Far from over, though. Especially because he has control here and I don't have a lot of boost. This is quite scary. Yeah, it's just in my net. I don't really want to leave him with full control to go get the corner boost, but that's the right play because I can't challenge him there. He just goes over me and it's in my net fully. No counterplay. And he has control again. Great. He's playing it smart. Do get the block. Should let this drop. I'm putting it down anyway. Okay. If anything, that was probably letting it drop, because if I wait, he could get back to it. This is so risky. I don't like this. Okay, now I have boost, so it's a little bit better. That's so good for him. The roll up. I kind of just have to get out of here. That's wide. Clearing that across. That's so bad. The gift of all gifts, man. Bad Wednesday, but we finish our placements, so say GG to no one. And say GG to stream. Get placed. Are we C2? Nope. Not even. Yeah. My ones is in a bad place, because, again, it has rank decayed that I used to always sit C3 and try to get to GC in a season, but it rank decayed for like 2 seasons, and so it got down here, and it's just kind of hard to climb because I'm not good at ones. So, GG. And I feel like, as I said, that's probably where I'll end stream as well. I said ranked, I said do placements, we did that, so that was part of the reason for this stream. Just force me to get the placements out of the way. Hopefully now that I'm placed, I'll play a couple more games. Don't know what else I'll stream, if anything. Like I said, no further plans. But, hey, we'll see. Much more chill stream than last time. And this will be another, I guess, 14th consecutive day I have a VOD going up on YouTube. Because today was the day the last Deltarune VOD went up. And so now we're fully caught up that on the 7th today, we'll have this VOD going out. And that'll probably be the end of the streak because I'm not planning on streaming tomorrow, most likely. And I don't know when we'll stream after that. So appreciate anyone who was tuned into that series. Some of them do have a few views, which is cool to see. Of course, not expecting anything, don't really want anything necessarily, but archive for me. Cool to see it there. And yeah, much more chill stream. But thank you to anyone who tuned in. And that does it for tonight. So see you later.